Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for the legendary Onyx RC car. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that is included with this. We're going to do a demo outside, so I'll actually show you what it's like to drive it around. You can see how fast it is, and then really just go through everything, give you some of my general thoughts. So I've actually used a few of the legendary RC cars and I'm generally very happy with them. This one's no exception, and it actually has some nice pros that I'll go over. So let's kind of start with the RC car itself, and then we'll go through some of the accessories. So this is the box that it came with. I've already unboxed everything and powered it on, so it's pretty much ready to go. You have two clips here in the front that I've basically taken off. So these are easy enough. You just simply unbolt those, and then the actual frame just comes up. And you can see here on the base we have a battery that just sits in a compartment here. The power button is a red button here right in the center next to that LED there. So simply hit that on. You put 3 AA batteries in the base of the remote, which are not included, and then you hit the large power button here on the remote. You have some trim settings, so if you want to adjust like the steering and the suspension a little bit, you can do that. I usually leave a lot of that stuff alone, but you can tinker with that if you choose to do so. This particular model has some pretty large, good really off-road and asphalt based tires. You've got some large shock absorbers here, and then this also has a large front bumper. There's no additional lighting beyond that LED. Actually, no, I'm wrong. There is some lights coming out of here on the front. I didn't realize that this actually had them, but it does. So this is kind of nice if you use this at night. This is built in, and you could actually have those on, as well as having that extra support from the bumper. This has a pretty small rear spoiler, so if this was to flip, you're not going to end up destroying it or hurting anything. You've got some lamps here on the top as well, and then on the base, on the back, you do also have a rear bumper, so you have some good support if you kind of smash this thing around, get a little aggressive with it. In terms of accessories, there's a piece here. I'm not actually 100% what this is for. I didn't go through the manual in full to see, but I'm gonna guess this actually may hold the battery down on the inside and kind of gives it some extra protection. You have a strap here for the battery itself, and then you've also got your USB charging cables, a tool here for taking things apart. This is an adapter for the batteries, and then you also have an additional 1500 mAh battery, so there's 2 of these included. You have a USB based charger for charging the batteries, and then it also includes a LiPo bag, which is highly recommended when you're charging your batteries. You put them inside this, and that way if there was ever what's called a LiPo fire, this will prevent that from becoming a bigger issue. So they give you all the precautions, everything you need. Let's actually take this outside and we'll do a little demo of it. I'm gonna put the clips on while we're outside, and that way if for some reason we end up flipping it, it doesn't become a problem. A little bit tough to do with one hand, but should be able to get it. There we go. So these basically just prevent the frame on the top from coming apart. Gotta basically get it over that initial portion, and then once that's done, this is pretty much ready to go. I'm actually not going to bother with that one. It's giving me a tough time. This should be enough. It's going to keep it on here. Let's take it outside. I know that's what you guys really want to see. And we can rip it around the driveway a little bit. I got to run out here, run through my garage, and we will go give this a nice little whirl around the driveway. I have a huge driveway. Recently had it paved actually last year, so should be great for this. So the speed on this is pretty good. It takes a second to go back into reverse, but you're definitely going to get some good speed out of this. I'd probably guess around 15 to 20 miles an hour if I was to take a wild guess. I don't know what it's actually rated for, but typically these can be a little bit varying in how well they actually work. I can't really use the turning too well while holding the camera, unfortunately, demoing this for you guys, but gives you an idea of how fast it actually is. And it stops pretty good as well. You just gotta kind of hold the trigger back. See if we can do a little bit of turning. And do some grass. So it has no problem, you know, we haven't really mowed the grass here. We got a little bit of dead grass, has no problem just mowing right through the all-terrain. Those tires really aren't giving it any issue. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this one. You can see just kicking up the dirt. This thing is gonna be awesome. You know, get a couple of these things out here, you guys are gonna have a blast. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video review. I wanted to do a little bit better of a demo, but it's tough just doing the one camera. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it and found this helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.